Welcome to another episode of the Mobility series. In this episode we are going to work on the spine. We all know how fucked up it can be when we have a stuck back or a stuck area around the spine. This can really limit us from doing basic things in life, or it can hinder us from performing better, or we just won't or we cannot do certain movements because of a stuck area. Stuck areas in some parts of the spine can of course lead to a better chance of injury, a faster chance of injury. Once there is a certain spot in the spine where it is stuck, the muscles surrounding that part of the spine just won't function as well. So those parts of the spine can get injured very fast too. So it's very crucial to always work on your spine mobility to not only make you feel better, but your performance will go up, the risk of injury decreases, and you just feel like you're capable of doing more with your body, more complex movements. You can be more aggressive with certain type of exercises. Alright, so I'm going to cover it all for you. Again, just some basic exercises that everybody can do. So let's get to the exercises. So on the first exercise we are going to perform spinal waves. I like to perform them with a very mindful approach. I really try to focus on moving each vertebra one by one. So I'm starting from the bottom, going all the way from the top, then from the top I will go back down again, moving each vertebra one by one. Well, that's just what I'm thinking when I'm doing this. So your knees should be placed underneath your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders, can be slightly forward. Just feel where you are comfortable in. So we're going to start with a rounded back. Belly button in, pushing the floor, chest in. Now from here, I'm going to rotate my hips back, arching the spine as much as possible. Now I'm coming to the lower back area, still on the lower back, trying to move each vertebra one by one. Middle of the back, chest, upper back and neck. Now we're going to start from the top, rounded. First is the neck, upper back, middle back, lower back, belly button in, and hips. And we're going to repeat that a little bit faster for about 5 to 10 reps. So you really want to focus on trying to move each vertebra slowly, one by one. Be aware of the spine. Feel what areas are stuck and try to work on those areas more often. Remember that stuck areas are a good indicator for future injury. So be very careful when you're training. Make sure to fix them. Don't go so heavy there, or try to overload too much. be mindful, fix problems in your body first, then try to make it stronger. So that's the first exercise. That exercise right there is really a great warm-up also. When you wake up first thing in the morning, it's really great to do this. By laying in bed all the time, your spine is in the same place. So when doing spinal waves like that, it just really open up different parts of the spine, makes it more movable, and get some liquid in there. So perform this exercise always at first when doing spinal work. We all know that the nervous system is started in the spine. So when we are working the spine like that, with the exercise like that, we really activate different parts of the nervous system, and you will feel it immediately after doing this exercise. So now we move to the second exercise. Going to get a good angle. Okay, so now we are going to rotate the lower part of the spine. So we're going to lay flat on the floor. You can move your head to the side. Doesn't really matter, your head placement. Alright, and now I'm going to rotate my right leg to my left hand. Trying to touch my toes to my hand. Hold it there for a second, come slowly back. Other side, left leg to the right hand. Hold it for a second and come back. Squeeze the glutes as you are doing this exercise to slightly protect the back and activate the spine better. Again, be mindful about this. Don't push it too far. Go in the range of motion you can do. Okay, going to give you another angle. And here perform around 8 to 12 reps per side. Yeah? So now I'm giving you an angle from the top so you can get a better view of what I'm doing. So I'm rotating my right leg to my left hand, coming back. Other side. I'm coming back. As you can see, I'm already touching the hands. So there's improvement already in rotation of the lower spine. Okay, so that's the second exercise right there. So we have now focused on the lower part of the spine. Here I am. And I can tell you already that right now that I'm feeling more energized, and it just gets some relief in the body, and that just gives me a nice stimulus. So let's move to it. Alright, the third exercise is going to be the back bend. We are going to focus on arching the spine as much as possible. Keep the glutes tensioned at all times. So start with your shoulders underneath your hands underneath your shoulders. Okay, knees on the floor, legs extended back. And now move the hips down, lay onto the floor. From here, arch the spine as much as possible, and then push up. Arching the spine as much as possible. Try to feel each area arching more and more and more and more. So start with the lower back. Try to arch it as much as possible. Middle back as much as possible. Upper back. And then neck. Breathe for 5 seconds. Hold it here. And slowly move down. Keeping tension on the glutes. So arch again up. Push. Straighten your arms. Hold for 5 seconds. Breathe deeply. Move slowly back. Push. Try to visualize your spine. Try to visualize yourself arching as much as possible. Moving the back of your head to your toes. Alright, on the last rep, going to hold it for 30 seconds. So breathe, arch, and just relax and breathe deeply for 30 seconds. As you breathe out, try to arch the back even more. As you can see, I'm arching a little bit more. Oh man. Alright, so there you have the third exercise. So we are focused on arching the back. Oof, that feels fucking great. Perform that exercise for 3 to 6 reps, holding each rep for 5 seconds. Then on the last rep, hold it for about 30 seconds. And yes, let's move on to the fourth exercise. So on the fourth exercise we are going to rotate our upper portion of the spine. This is really simple. Again, I'm giving you exercises that anybody can do in this series. So we can all benefit from good mobility work. So yeah, let's get to the fourth exercise. So on the fourth exercise, again, really simple exercise. Mobility work don't have to be complicated. You don't need a fucking teacher for that, right? Anybody can do this. It's in our genetics from years and years of experience in this body. I'm sure you got it too. All right, so we're gonna stand with our feet together. Right leg straight, chest up. And now think there is a string pulling on the top of your head. So you really try to erect your spine as much as possible. Alright, from here, keeping the ribs down. From here, we're going to rotate slowly. Then extend the arm back even more. Slowly come back. Keep the legs straight and tension the glutes. Rotate fully and extend even more. Again, really simple, but as you can see, the range of motion is already improving. Try to stay tall. Alright, perform around 5 to 10 reps of that. And then straight after, that, you're going to perform another rotation exercise. Combine these two together in a superset. Yeah, just really does wonders. Just feels fucking amazing, okay? So you get in the same position in the first exercise. So knees underneath the hips, shoulders, hands a little bit in front of the shoulders. Alright, right here. Then we're going to rotate with our left hand underneath our right side. Rotate as much as possible. Move the hand as much as possible forward and push with your other arm. You with your right arm in the ground and rotate even more. Come back up. Other side. All the way forward. Push in the floor and rotate even more. Look up to the sky. Come back. Alright, try to keep your hips pointed back. Keeping a slight arch in the back. This feels really amazing. Also around the lat area. Also the pelvis area is getting a little bit released. Really focus on rotating fully. So from here, pushing into the hand, looking up to the sky. One more rep. Okay, that's it. Going to give you a quick view from the front. So right here, underneath. Extend as much as possible, push in the hand and look up to the sky. Come back, other side. Boom, feels fucking good. Yeah. Alright, so perform that in a superset fashion. Perform around 5 to 10 reps on each side on both exercises, alright? And now for the last exercise, we're going to decompress the spine. Yeah, this exercise can be really painful. Well, we are always in pain, but it can be really bit painful, so it's normal. You just have to fight through it, and you do that with deep breathing. So this decompression of the spine, yeah, just really creates some space between the vertebrae, relaxes the muscles surrounding the spine. Yeah, I'm sure you will feel this exercise pretty hard. It's one of my favorites. I do it every day. Yeah, there's just a lot of tension build up in the spine area from all the shitty sitting and the shitty postures we have every day. So I'm sure all you guys will feel it too, especially if you're lifting. Okay, so we're going to, from here I'm going to show you, should be alright. So just sit on the floor, come all the way back, lay on the floor, okay, with straight legs, rotate all the way back. Can you see me? Alright, so from here, try to move your hips as far back as possible. Breathe deeply. Okay, when the knees bend, try to lock them out again. Boom. And there's much more stretching of the spine area when you do that. So just breathe deeply.
try to let it go. Move more back, more back. Breathe deeply. You can put your hands next to your ears, next to the sides, doesn't really matter. Play around. So keep the leg locked out, walk more backwards. And right here, you can really feel it, the middle back, the lower back area. Feel it on the rectus. And slowly come back.
And that's it right there. So I gave you a few exercises that I like to do. Yeah, it's just really simple exercises that everybody can do. So there's no excuses to not do this, alright? Everything that I will show in this mobility series will be basic, alright? I would like to help everybody. So I gave you a few exercises covering the spine. So we worked on rotating the lower portion of the spine, the upper and middle portion of the spine. We worked on arching the spine. We worked on arching and bending the spine by doing spinal waves. So moving it in smaller portions, but covering the whole spine. And then we worked on decompressing the spine, which can be really helpful for many people, just because we are always in this bad posture and we're removing heavy weights on our back. That exercise right there is really a saver. Alright, so you can perform this whole routine in a superset fashion. Alright, so I have around 30 seconds rest between the exercises and perform this for around 3 rounds. Alright, and I'm sure you guys will see absolutely amazing results. Alright, the feeling after you get is really energizing, you feel more loose. I feel like I can do some fucking workouts right now, but it's getting late and I need to eat dinner, but I would really love to work out right now. Fuck. Tomorrow, alright? So I basically perform all of this exercise every day because the spine just gets really tight really fast and it can cause much problems, can get risk of injury really fast. So that's why I do it every day. I advise you to do this every day too. So, for example, tomorrow I'm having lower body day, and doing this the night before will really help me feel better tomorrow, so I can perform better. So I don't have this shit in my mind that I have a stuck area and that I have to be mindful about that. No, I can just kill it tomorrow. So, okay, enough talk. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the mobility series. Check out the websites, littlebeastm.com and bodyweightevolution.com. I'm providing online coaching there. Me and Daniel from Fitness FAQs made a great ebook covering the basics of calisthenics. You can check that out on bodyweightaevolution.com, and on my website I have a few ebooks that I made myself. So you can check that out and I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Alright, thanks for watching and see you guys later in the next video.